Hey Leo, Mariah here. It's an absolute pleasure to be reading for you as always. I hope you're doing really good. I hope you're really well. So, I want to take a look at your summer of 2023. I want to know what is the big life experience you're going to be dealing with between now and the end of summer, whether good, bad, or indifferent. So, Leo, if this connects, if it resonates, leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into your reading. Okay, Leo. So, I want to see what are you walking away from in this summer of your 2023. Page of Cups, Chariot in the reverse, the Hangman, and lastly, the Five of Wands in the reverse. So this is something at one time that really you were really engaged in. You really felt emotionally connected to it. It sparked some form of inspiration or desire. Whether this was a career that at one point you genuinely enjoyed, maybe certain aspects of it, maybe this was a circumstance, situation, or person that you really had this dreamy like connection to, or this soulful connection to. However, it became stuck, it became stagnant, it's no longer moving. It's like you had to jump the ship before you went and sank with the ship like the Titanic. It's like the writings were on the wall for you, clear as day. The writings were on the wall, clear as day, that this circumstance is expired, it's dying, it's dead. And either if I stay in it and try to keep holding on, I am going to sink right along with it. Or if I decide, you know what, I see that this is clearly not going to work to my benefit by staying in this. If I get out, at least I can save myself. At least I can save myself ahead of time before I have to deal with some of the repercussions that may come from sticking with this. And I think even though you may have felt defeated, maybe you feel defeated, maybe you feel frustrated, maybe you feel tired, maybe this situation that was becoming stagnant and no longer moving for you felt like even when you tried to create something of the situation, it still was not moving. And that's a clear indicator through God, spirit, the universe, etc., whomever it is that you believe. If it is not moving, it's time for you to go. And a lot of people will mess up by staying in a situation that is past its expiration date. So unfortunately, something has become stuck and stagnant for you. And as frustrating, disappointing, maybe discouraging, tiring as it may be, as one point we were very connected to, and now we're no longer, you understand you got to go. So let's see. Where is Leo heading this summer as far as the big change? We have the Ace of Cups. Let me show you. We have the Ace of Cups. What else do we have for Leo? The Ten of Pentacles. The Moon. And the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles, which is the Five of Earth in this deck. Damn. I know this feeling all too well. Damn. I don't think, Leo, you see what's on the other side of this. And that's the thing about you guys. You're a fixed sign. You're a fixed energy. Change doesn't really come easy to you guys. Some Leos can handle change better than others, depending on what's in the astrological chart. But for you guys, change is not something that's really simple or really easy. We like what's comfortable for us. So it's like you're moving out of a situation for yourself, and we're moving into a new situation, but there's a little bit of this lack mentality or mindset that we have carrying forward into this. So I think this is where the difficult aspect comes into play, because you're getting something much greater than where you're coming from. You really are. But I think the hard part about this is really recognizing it and witnessing it, being able to really understand and see for yourself, Leo, that, okay, even though this didn't work and became stagnant, where I'm going, Spirit knows I'm being led in the right direction. I know I'm being led in the right direction, but I don't have that reassurance. I don't have that confirmation, and I don't have proof that it's going to pan out or play out for me in the way that I want it. And by not having that proof, by not having that confirmation that you know that this is going to play in your favor, it creates almost like this, well, now I'm being put into a situation that probably may or may not work out. I don't know. It's like there's a pessimism around this. Even though you may be looking forward to a new start, you're jumping the ship, but it's the process of going from point A to point B that is maybe putting us in our mind with a lack mentality. And there's no need to feel lack when you're getting ready to be abundant. There's no need to feel lack when you're getting ready to be fruitful. There's no need to feel lack when you're getting ready to have what it is that you desire, when you're able to actually reap the rewards of the seeds you've already sown. So I would even say the big change in your life this summer, your finances is getting ready to increase. This feels like not only a financial change, but a lifestyle change, but also restoring that comfortability. It's like whatever you are leaving that became stuck and stagnant, and now you're being forced to move, this process is really going to be an eye-opener, because now it gives us the, if you will, foresight for future situations when we start to see the writing on the wall, to start leaving immediately versus trying to stick it out and hold on to things. Because when you do that, it's only going to play out one or two ways. Either you are going to be forced by the universe to make a move and jump, and that force is usually uncomfortable, because typically with that, it may come with financial issues, it may come with instability problems, it may come with circumstances that make that jump and leap even more scarier if we leave it on the hands of the universe and we don't move when the universe is showing us immediately. The other way that it can be shown to us, and where we need to take heed, is that if we stay in a situation way too long past the time of when we need to leave, what will end up happening is we will end up staying in that until we sink with the ship. And from that point, it's going to be even harder to get up and pivot into the right direction, because now you're having to start all the way from the bottom. And when we have to start all the way from the bottom, we really start dealing with a lot of life circumstances that become extremely uncomfortable for us. So I think this is a very teachable lesson and moment for you when it comes to knowing the writings on the wall and knowing when to get out and being able to pivot. Where does this lead, Leo, after the summer? Death, the Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Six of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Something about a plane. Somebody may be having to take a flight. Somebody's taking the trip this summer, going somewhere, because I'm hearing JetBlue and I'm thinking of the airline. So somebody may be taking a trip this summer, going somewhere. And especially if you have fly miles, you may be using those. I don't know why that was just, that's random. Anyway, sorry about that. I will tell you this. On the outside, you're going to be looking good, and feeling more confident and more comfortable. But on the inside, Leo, and this is where you're going to have to show yourself a little bit of grace throughout this period, because on the inside, there may be some self-esteem, self-worth, and some self-value issues that you're still going to be crippling. That's still going to be crippling you, and you're still going to be dealing with. Financially, you're going to be fine. This summer, you're going to have a substantial financial increase, whether it's getting that new job, getting that new promotion, whether this is even in the context of love, the Ace of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles, right? If you are leaving a relationship that's been stagnant, you're entering into one that is going to be abundant and blissfully so. And you're going to feel safe and secure and stable in it. Even if you don't know how it's going to play out, you are. But after the summer, though, even though you're being able to live in your new reality and you're able to embrace it and feel good, and other people are clapping you up, and you are feeling like, finally, I can breathe, I can take the weight of the world off my shoulders, I finally feel like I've done what I needed to do, or I've been able to finally pivot. On the inside, I think maybe on the psychological level, we are still struggling with what we had to leave behind and how it affected us mentally. And this is where I say, Leo, just be a bit cautious once you start going into the fall of taking care of your mental health. Please take care of your mental health. Take care of your spiritual health. Really formulate a form of spiritual routine, a spiritual practice to really align yourself, because we're in our new reality, but it may feel so surreal because of what we had to go through and endure just to get here. And we, even though we're in it, we may not be able to fully be present in it because it feels so surreal. And that's because our mindset is still locked into where we were, not where we are right now, even though we know where we are right now, where we haven't been able to really digest it and accept it. So we're still struggling with a bit of self-worth, with being able to accept this new beginning, being able to live in this new beginning, and being able to be present in this new beginning. I don't know why Steve Harvey is on the back of my screen. Give me a second, Leo. Thank you. I don't want YouTube to kind of, copyright me. No. But literally, Leo, sincerely, I think that's where you're going to struggle, is with the self-esteem, self-worth, self-image, and self-value issues because of that lack that you went through. And now having what you have, but mentally we're still having to pick up the pieces of what we just endured. But you got this. And I love this. I love the summer for you. I genuinely love the summer because it's going to be a good summer. It's going to be a great summer. And of course, for all of you, your timelines is going to be different. So for some, this may happen in June. Others, this may happen in July. Others, it may happen in August. Some, it may happen early September, because that will still be the summertime. So all of you are going to be on different phases. But nonetheless, all of this of what you're going through, Leo, right now is not for no good reason. I promise you that. It's right around the corner. And if my words don't bring you any comfort, speak to spirit, talk to your God, talk to who it is you believe in, pray on it, pray about it, pray for your security, pray for your safety, pray for your comfortability, and believe in your own strength. You got this. I promise you, you really do got this. So Leo, I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to let you go. Know that I love you. You take care. And bye.